good, Swaggy Nation, man? Welcome back to just another regular video. Been gone for a while. Not been recording anything recently. Just been trying to figure out life, figure out what I'm doing with myself. Trying to get myself situated. Haven't been recording anything really either. Haven't had the motivation to do anything, but recently, don't know if anybody knows this, but Montana 300 put a little snippet of my reaction video of his on his Instagram. So I saw that and I was like, damn. I was kind of starstruck with that. It's pretty dope because, I mean, he's one of my favorite rappers, and I react to his videos, and I mean, he watched it apparently and put it on his IG, so that was pretty cool. So it just got me thinking, like, I need to keep doing it because I started, so why not keep going, you know? But wanted to get on here and kind of talk about a little something that I've been thinking about because, you know, obviously I'm young and the internet's a huge part of my life and a huge part of people my age's life and below. It's been like that. Excuse me. It's been like that for a while. Obviously, like since high school, before high school. Biggest thing with internet in my age is dating, and you know, social media, and you know, standards are set for, you know, the opposite sex from, you know, the opposite sex. And it's crazy because, you know, it's like females, for me, they cry for attention and demand attention and say, oh, I want a man who'll do this and that, and then they get a dude who shows them that attention that they want, but it's not enough. And so they'll cut them off and go to a dude who doesn't really care about that girl. You know what I mean? Like, I've had plenty of experience with that shit in like this year. I don't let it get me down because, I mean, there's no point. You know, you just move on to the next one, I guess. But it's frustrating because, especially, you know, just with today's dating, I guess, it's kind of messed up. But you know, you could talk to this person and get to know this person, you know, just like you would when you're starting, you know, planning on moving it forward, dating, long term, whatever. And then that goes on for a couple months. Y'all go on dates, whatever, spend a lot of time together, talk all the time, and then out of nowhere, it can just end. You know, no words. That's it. That's all she wrote. And then you're just left wondering, like, what the hell happened? That's just how it is nowadays. It's crazy, and it sucks because, you know, like I said, this last year I've had a couple of circumstances like that. You know, I talked to this girl, a couple months go by, on to the next one. Start talking to this, you know, the getting to know process. It's getting frustrating, man. Like, y'all girls got to get your shit together. I mean, men too, but obviously I'm a guy, so I'm gonna say the girls need to get their shit together because I don't know what it is. It's like social media and the media in general, just, it's weird to try to explain it. Like, I know exactly how I want to say it, but, and you don't want to say, go into the whole government's doing it and whatever you want to say, but it's like this blow up of women being like superior and wanting to be better. I'm trying to word this, like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but it's like women are putting themselves on this pedestal where like they don't need men, I guess. It's just how I look at it. And it doesn't help with like these female artists, rappers mainly, because of how big rap is. And you get these women that come out and rap and are glorified and, you know, praised, and they're on this high pedestal in the things that they're talking about. So obviously their fans are going to gravitate towards whatever it is that this female artist is talking about, because they're popular and they can relate to them. So it's like a constant circle and a constant battle. So, you know, if you got these female artists that are rapping about like, oh, fuck men, and I don't need a man in my life, and I'm a bad bitch. See what I mean? And I mean, if somebody's easily influenced and they're listening to that, I mean, they're gonna think the same thing. So you got dudes like me who isn't a bad person and, you know, puts good effort towards getting to know the female and, you know, listening and having conversations and being understanding on whatever the hell it is, because women always complain about men not being able to listen and don't care and they're insensitive. No, it's because you're messing with a drug dealer who doesn't care about you and has 3 other girls that he's talking to. You got to get your priorities straight. You need a person who, like me, stays at home all the time and plays Xbox all night. Because I mean, if you ever have any concern, you're just like, you know where I'm at, instead of he's probably cheating on me or he's probably out with his other hoes. Nope, I'm playing Xbox with my friends. So, you know, you got to get your priorities straight and stop saying all men are the same, because they're not. All men are not the same. The men that you choose are the same. You need to open your eyes and fix and work on your standards and what you expect from yourself and what you feel like you deserve. That's where it comes from. But to a point of no man is good enough. That's ridiculous. I mean, you know, if you want to swing the other way and go be with a woman, fine. You know, that's a completely different argument. What I'm talking about is a woman who complains about all men not, you know, all men being shitty and all men treating her the same way all the time, and like having this pre-anticipated expectation of what a man is going to do when you start talking to him. I mean, I'm not defending all men, because I mean, there's a lot of bad men out there who, you know, don't deserve some of the girls that they get and some of these relationships that they get in. They don't really deserve it. But I'm just talking about like my percentage and you know, the type of person that I am, a guy who will be the person that you need. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. It's just mad frustrating, you know. I don't try to rush anything, and I don't ever try to force anything. That's not what I'm trying to say, because I'm not out here like begging and pleading. But I mean, if I'm talking to somebody and, you know, it's good conversation and we talk for a couple months or, you know, a month or a few weeks in a row and it seems cool, like, I mean, obviously I'm gonna, like, hey, you know, it's possibly something, you know, thinking to myself, like, this is a possibility, you know. Be like, hey, you want to go out on a date, or you want to go out to dinner or something? What you should do, what dating should be. But it's like, it's weird, like girls don't like that. They don't like the effort of actually communicating with somebody and actually wanting to interact face to face and go out in public and do things instead of texting and Snapchatting and, you know, whatever. It's weird. It's weird to me, and it's frustrating, because there obviously are people out there who want to date, but it's like, it's weird, like to what standard? Because Tinder is a huge thing, and it's funny because Tinder used to be a hookup app, and now it's like a relationship app. But I just feel like women just like attention, because I cannot tell you how many times, I mean, of course it could be other things, but just from how I look at it, if you match with somebody, for whoever doesn't know what Tinder is, you swipe basically on people who you like, and if they like you as well and they swipe on you, you match, and so you can message and talk to them or whatever. And a lot of these girls in their bio are pro relationship. They're talking about whatever. It's never really a hookup. So because I'm looking, I'm in the field. I'm a free agent, so I'm casting my options. Am, but I had a couple offers. The Lakers called me. I was like, hey, yeah, I'm down, but never got back to me. The Rockets called me. I was like, hey, I'm down for it. Let's do this thing. Never got back to me. So I'm a free agent now. I'm again. So I get these these potential 1 year deal, maybe 2 year deal, 3 year deal, but basketball terms. Where was I going with that? Yeah, like you match, and I'll hit them with a pickup line or whatever. I'll say, hey, however I want to approach it, and it's like they never get back. I mean, they could be obviously matched with another guy and talk to them, which I understand that, but it's like the one thing that kills me is if they interact with me after I say something, and then it's like it doesn't make any sense. I just feel like girls like attention. That's why they're on the app. They just want to go on there and see who likes them. Like, ooh, am I good enough? Am I pretty enough? And that might just be a confidence thing, of a mixture of a lot of issues that she has, or what the media puts on. It's just a big clusterfuck, and it's like, it's so hard to overcome for people like me who doesn't really care about, I mean, looks are obviously important. I'd be a liar. I'd be a liar to say that looks weren't important, because looks are everything. I mean, not every, you know what I mean. Looks are important, but looks aren't everything. If they're a good person and they get you and you can communicate with them, then that's the most important part. But I don't know, it's just frustrating, man. Like, it's tough. I mean, I know that the right one will come around, and I realize that, and I don't ever force anything, but it's frustrating, bro. It's real frustrating. I don't know, but that was on my mind. I had to get it off my chest, share it with whoever's watching this, man. Like I said, I'll be out of town for a week. I had to come on and get a quick one in. Motivation was high, but yeah, man. Until next time, man. Stay blessed. Hashtag Swaggy Nation, man. Follow me on Twitter at SwaggyK89, Instagram SwaggyK89. Subscribe, like, all that jazz, man. Peace.